I'm really tired of people telling me not to get quite so excited, telling me to calm down, telling me that it's not the right way. This is the only way I know to express it. If you are going to tell me that who I am and my expression of it is wrong, I will probably just ignore you. I would love for someone to teach me to develop my skills and do them in a better quality, but people can't deal with that. I need to do things myself. I can learn well hands-on. I learn better that way. That takes time and patience and people who would rather write me off as arrogant or stubborn than help me and teach me. I'm a powerhouse. If you take the time with me, I can yield hundreds over what you put into me because I care so much about everything. I put my heart and myself into everything I do. People would rather write me off as unteachable than build a protege that might surpass them. They know I am going to be a success one day, and for some reason people don't want to help me get there. I can't understand why they would not be the person. I can't understand why they wouldn't want to be the person that I can point to and say, that person supported me. Maybe it's because they think I won't give them credit. Lots of people throw their issues on me pretty regularly. What do I mean by that? If they would steal, they automatically think and tell people I would. If they would tell tons of lies to not do something they just didn't want to do, they assume I would. If they wouldn't give credit to someone who invested in them, they would just run with it and step on people they think I would. People do indeed do that. I don't. My character is good. I'm not perfect, and the fact that I can admit that makes me nothing like those people who do those things. I'm bad at overspending when I get stressed. I lean on money instead of God, still sometimes, and I have a lot in the past. This is no better than your lies. The fact that I can say that makes me not those people and you wrong. Let me make this last point very clear. People want to depict me as lazy and not a doer. Someone who isn't actually doing and affecting anything. If you never deign to help me 1 second, I am not going to sit around and wait for you to decide I'm worthy. I will figure it out myself, cold, slow, second after second, as long as it takes to produce what I'm after. I'm not going to wait on you to like me. I really don't care if you like me. I don't have to like you as long as we can work functionally together to produce what I need. I will oblige the favor any time I can help you with in the future. Anything I can help you with in the future. No strings and setting petty inconsequentials aside. You can be a part of that and get credit. If you don't, you shouldn't look for an accolade later. I call it like I see it, and I don't speak what isn't there. I give credit where credit is due, and I sweep the table if you opt not to play or do the right thing. I am stubborn for a reason. I am not lazy. I am brave and bold. I am against a society that hushes broken systems that are not maxing out good things. People dislike me because I tend to highlight those discrepancies. I personally want to be my very best, and I grow and change and develop myself constantly. And truthfully, a very real fact in the business industry is companies that don't do that die. No. Don't get so excited about this huge event that is going to change your life. Shh, be quiet. Do you have no spirit? You might have lost your childlikeness, but I have not. Don't be angry. Don't lose your mind out in public or on a public space. Don't let the world see that. Shh. Why? It's the truth. This is what people look like. This is what people experience. This is real people, and I think people are the most beautiful masterpieces right after God, and that is why He resonates with us. Beautiful uniqueness meeting another completely unique life form. Shh. Don't dream. Don't put that on the list. It's too much. It's too extravagant. It's too ambitious. It's too crazy. It's too impossible. Shh. Don't hope. You can't do that. No one's ever done it, especially not a female. It's just not possible. You don't tell anyone your plans anymore. It's so disappointing. You have this great idea, and then you mention it to someone, and they tell you, no, don't do that. Don't do that good thing. Don't even try. They have enough funding and they wouldn't want you to. Or worse, or worse. No, don't even try to do that. You have to jump through legal hoops and you have to get permission and you have to be careful, and that's way too much work. You don't want to do that. But you don't try to tell me the proper way to dive into the work. But you don't try to tell me the proper way or dive into the work. I'm ready, and I am diving butt naked, no time to put clothes on, head first, because this is one life to live. The clock is ticking, and this is my dream. Oh, and I am a miracle. I'm already an impossibility. And even if you are normal, you still are a miracle and an impossibility, because you are a 1 in a billion chance that can never be duplicated. Stop telling me to be anything less than God made me to be. He made me this way for a reason. Stop telling me I can't when you are too scared to even try. I have scars galore from falling on my face and God putting me back together. I'm still not afraid to try. I believe in His hands more than ever. I'm not afraid to love because I know even though people are poor representatives of love, I know Him on a first-name basis, and He surrounds me continuously. I live and breathe in the impossible. Quit boxing me in like I'm supposed to fit your broken systems.